Uh-oh, pushed the wrong button and inadvertently ended the video. I was just getting going. Duh. Krishna. Let's see. Hare Krishna. I was trying to read the rest. Hey, Haribol. I was trying to read the rest of your comment, and stupid thing, it pushed the finish button instead of the see more button. All right, let me look at your comment here. Arjuna, us in our human form with all our doubts, worries, and habits. He represents you and I as we stand on the battlefield of life, facing all the different parts of ourselves that prevent us from realizing our true nature. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. That's one way to look at it. Prabhupada discouraged looking at these things too much allegorically or metaphorically. He kind of like steered away from that because it can tend to go to like impersonal, moralistic, stuff. So he tended to steer away from looking at the Bhagavad Gita allegorically. That's why he said, as it is. But it is a way to understand some things. It is a way to. But he kind of discouraged doing that. He wanted us to see Arjuna actually as a person himself. Not that he was some representation, but he actually existed. And then we can identify with Arjuna, that's cool. So we're like Arjuna in some ways, and his struggles are very much like ours, but not that Arjuna is like an allegory or something. He wanted us to be careful of that. But yeah, our doubts and worries, we have the same, we stand on the battlefield also. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna. But he really existed. Arjuna is a real person. Yeah. So be careful of that a little bit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah. Blessed Lord. We were trying to find the Blessed Lord here. Where'd he go? Hare Krishna. Oh God, the Blessed Lord, where are you? Because Blessed Lord, definition. Okay. What is the meaning of it doesn't really say Blessed Lord. I'm looking here. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Blessed by God. But I'm not coming up with the Blessed Lord, which is interesting. That Hayagriva was doing a lot of he was a poet, he was doing a lot of the work for Prabhupada, and it's probably Hayagriva putting that in there, and Prabhupada approved of it. Say, the Blessed Lord. So what is blessed? A favor or gift bestowed by God, thereby bringing happiness. Blessed. It's interesting why he used that. Blessed Lord. The Blessed Lord. What on earth is that saying about Krishna? The Blessed Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Okay. Coming from the Hebrew, there's something else about bless. Is from a Hebrew word, barak, which means to kneel or to bless. Kneel or bless. Anyway, it's pretty, it sounds nice, the Blessed Lord. Hare Krishna. I don't see why or what that's Krishna. Anyway, the Blessed Lord said, My dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, behold now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied divine forms, multicolored like the sea. Ah, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. What is Arjuna experiencing? Prabhupada, Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in his universal form, which, although a transcendental form, is just manifested for the cosmic manifestation and is therefore subject to the temporary time of this material nature. As the material nature is manifested and not manifested, similarly, this universal form of Krishna is manifested and unmanifested. It is not eternally situated in the spiritual sky like Krishna's other forms. As far as a devotee is concerned, he is not eager to see the universal form. But because Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in this way, Krishna reveals this form. The universal form is not possible to be seen by any ordinary man. Krishna must give one the power to see it. Pasyadityan vasun rudran aspino marutastata bahunyadvita purvani pasyacharyani bharata. O best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Rudras, and all the demigods. Behold the many things which no one has ever seen or heard before. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Krishna is speaking to Arjuna. Arjuna's friend, Krishna, is speaking to Arjuna, and at the same time he's displaying this universal form, his all-pervading nature throughout the whole material creation. He's there with Krishna, his friend, and they're looking at this together, obviously, as Krishna is describing it, saying, behold, see. Prabhupada, even though Arjuna was a personal friend of Krishna and the most advanced of learned men, it was still not possible for him to know everything about Krishna. Here it is stated that humans have neither heard nor known of all these forms and manifestations. Now Krishna reveals these wonderful forms. So this is the disciplic succession coming through Arjuna. The sun god Vivaswan, Ikshvaku, Manu, and now Arjuna. Ihai kastam jagat kritsnam pasyadya sa characharam mama dehe gudakesha yachanya drastum ichasi. Whatever you wish to see can be seen all at once in this body. This universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you may desire in the future. Everything is here, completely. Krishna. Prabhupada. No one can see the entire universe sitting in one place. Even the most advanced scientist cannot see what is going on in other parts of the universe. Krishna gives Arjuna the power to see anything he wants to see, past, present, and future. Thus, by the mercy of Krishna, Arjuna is able to see everything, past, present, and future. That's not like ordinary seeing. Which, next verse, na tumam sakyase drastum ane naiva sva chakshusha divyan dadami te chakshu pasyame yogam aishvaram. But you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give to you divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence. Prabhupada. A pure devotee does not like to see Krishna in any form except his form with two hands. A devotee must see his universal form by his grace, not with the mind, but with spiritual eyes. To see the universal form of Krishna, Arjuna is told not to change his mind, but his vision. The universal form of Krishna is not very important. That will be clear in the verses. Yet, because Arjuna wanted to see it, the Lord gives him the particular vision required to see that universal form. Devotees who are correctly situated in a transcendental relationship with Krishna are attracted by loving features, not by a godless display of opulences. The playmates of Krishna, the friends of Krishna, and the parents of Krishna never want Krishna to show his opulences. They are so immersed in pure love that they do not even know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In their loving exchange, they forget that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that the boys who play with Krishna are highly pious souls, and after many, many births, they are able to play with Krishna. Such boys do not know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They take him as a personal friend. The Supreme Person is considered as the impersonal Brahman by great sages, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the devotees, and as a product of this material nature by ordinary men. The fact is that the devotee is not concerned to see the Vishvarupa, the universal form, but Arjuna wanted to see it to substantiate Krishna's statement so that in the future people could understand that Krishna is not only theoretically or philosophically presented himself as the Supreme, but actually presented himself as such to Arjuna. Arjuna must confirm this because Arjuna is the beginning of the Parampara system. Those who are actually interested to understand the Supreme Personality Godhead Krishna and who follow in the footsteps of Arjuna should understand that Krishna not only theoretically presented himself as the Supreme, but actually revealed himself as the Supreme. The Lord gave Arjuna the necessary power to see his universal form because he knew that Arjuna did not particularly want to see it, as we've already explained. Yeah, it gets in the way of personal loving exchanges. How can you have a personal loving exchange with a form that has like unlimited mouths and heads and eyes? And I mean, come on. Hare Krishna. You're just this teeny tiny little spark. And this huge phantasmagoria. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. We'll see later on, Krishna says, please take this away. Take it away. I don't want to see this anymore. Take it away. No. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. But he is reestablishing the line of disciplic succession, which Krishna explains had been broken. And so this was in service to Krishna. Oh, Krishna Chaitanya.